If you have ever tried Notion templates before, you would know that when the creator updates their template, you can't get the latest version without losing all of your old progress. So I didn't want that to happen to people that are using my UltiGame system, which is why I took a whole month and created an entire app just to solve this one single problem. And it looks like this. I'm sure you have a lot of questions just looking at this app, or maybe not, and I'm just talking to myself, which I am. Now that I think about it. Anyways, you might have questions like, is it free for everyone? What are the things that are going to be synced? What are the limitations? I'll explain all of this in a while, but before that, let me just show you how it works first. So I'll be using my own system, UltiGame, to give an example. This is the old version. So currently I'm level 5. On my dailies, I also checked a few on my exercising habits. So you can see that the new version is completely empty. There is none of my personal data here. Okay, so there are 6 steps to transferring your progress to the newest version. First, you enter your email, which is used to verify your UltiGame purchase. Second, you have to get your Notion API key, which is through this page here. So you click on new integration, name it like UltiGame upgrade tool, and then just choose the associated workspace where the UltiGame is at. Type internal, leave logo empty, and just save. Integration has been successfully created. Just click on show and then click on copy. And then you just go to the Notion API key here and then just paste it like so. Okay, now you have to get the old and new Notion page ID. So to get the old page ID, just go to your old version of UltiGame, scroll all the way down to system don't delete, click on it, and then go to databases, and you'll be in this page here. Go to the 3 dots on top here, go to connections, and search the integration that you named just now. So in this case, UltiGame upgrade tool. Okay, and then just confirm. Again, I'll explain all the safety stuff later. Okay, so the next thing is you need to press Ctrl L. Then you'll see this pop up. That means you have copied the link successfully. So you'll see you'll get a whole link here, but we need specifically only the numbers and the letters here. So just remove everything else and only leave that number and alphabets. Now just repeat the same thing on the new version of UltiGame. So go back here, scroll all the way down, system don't delete, databases, go to these 3 dots, connections, UltiGame, and confirm. Then Ctrl L, go back here, bam, and like so. There you go. Once you have entered everything correctly, the bottom button here will be light up, and now you can click on it. And this detection part is literally just to confirm your version number to make sure that you don't accidentally sync the wrong stuff. I'm not going to get into the details on how it actually works because it's going to be super complicated. I'm afraid people might just leave this video. While it's doing its detection stuff, you don't actually have to stay in this page. You can do whatever else you want because a sound will be played once the detection has been completed. And finally, the last step is literally just to press the sync databases and let the system sync everything automatically. And again, you don't have to stay in this page. A sound will automatically be played once it's completed. Okay, so while it's syncing, this is where I create some drama in this Notion space. If you're not interested, you can just skip this part to the Q&A section. But let's be honest, who don't like drama, right? Most Notion template sellers would say this is a huge waste of time and I should be spending my time on marketing instead. Because the reason why most template sellers don't do this app is because the user won't notice it's a problem until they actually bought the template, which means the sellers already got the cash, and since most of the time they don't have a money back guarantee since it is a digital product, as insane as it is, UltiGame has one, by the way. Anyways, they don't see any reason to improve the user experience after they have bought the template, which I can't blame them because it makes sense, right? Why wouldn't I want more money? But then again, since I want UltiGame to be the literal best template ever, I believe in still making this app regardless, even though it might be considered bad for my time or money for me. But then again, now that I think about it, maybe it's actually better for me to spend time actually improving UltiGame instead of wasting time on this app. I don't know. Honestly, I just want to make myself feel better on spending all this time. Alright, let me be. Anyways, if you did listen to my rant all the way, hit me up on Discord. I'll give you a discount on UltiGame as thanks. I just hope that this would help even one person out there, and if it did, let me know and you'll absolutely make my day. Okay, now let me address all the questions that you might have. First, is it free for everyone? Sorry, but no, it's currently only usable for UltiGame players. I initially wanted to make it usable for literally everyone, but the app is most suitable with UltiGame structure. It will most likely work for 99% of Notion templates out there, but some might be structured a little weird, so it might not sync as well. But honestly, you can probably already guess why I can't make it free for everyone. It's because of the cost. I'm currently using Vercel to publish it for free, but eventually when people start using it, the free limit will be hit and I will have have to start paying. I could charge a monthly fee to offset that, but that is only if people are really interested. Okay, next question. Is it safe? Yes, it's 100% safe. I wrote all the important information up here as well. I'm not holding on to any of your private API keys, your email, your page ID. Literally, I'm holding on to nothing at all. I don't know if you can verify it or not, but maybe some website professionals can tell that I literally don't even have a function to save any of your data, because that will add up to the cost, and I'm a cheapskate, so I don't want to do any of that. But if anything changes in the future, I'll write it in the tool itself. And if you mean if there is any risk in me getting access to your Notion workspace or the app might ruin something, don't worry, the app literally only does things on the new Notion page ID you enter. Even then, you still must give permission on that page to your Notion API key. And then there is also the version check. There is literally like triple factor authentication going on, so if it really still messes up, then I think, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's your fault. So yeah, literally nothing else is touched, and again, no, I can't access any of your stuff. Okay, so the synchronization has been completed, so let me show you a few limitations of this app. So you'll see that the upgrade tool literally managed to bring the old version, so level 5 and then all the entries here, to the newest version like this. Look at that, literally the same exact thing. All of your progress is kept, and yeah, you can just use the system like normal. Now the limitations are, if you notice, like personal modifications such as database templates, I put a template here under the quest log, it won't be transferred over to the newest version. So same thing like your page content, so if let's say you put something below here, hello, nice to meet you, it's not transferred over as well. This is just Notion API's limitation. I can't do anything about that. And another thing is that it's a little slow. If you have like 1,000 quests that you have completed, maybe it will take about 30 minutes of syncing time. I can think of a few ways to work around it, but so far there is nobody that complained yet, so I'll just keep it this way. And plus, you won't be using this tool that often anyways, so I don't think there is a need to make it super fast. But maybe one day Notion API will improve, because currently it's quite bad. You can't do any bulk stuff at all. It's a little complicated and boring, I'm not gonna get into it, but if Notion API did improve in the future, I'll definitely improve this app as well. Anyways, the app might look simple, but it's like 1,000+ lines of codes, and it took me a very long time to figure out the perfect balance between efficiency and functionality. I thought it was only going to take me a few hours to do it. I didn't know it's going to take me a whole month. I just never expected to be able to use my software engineering skills on a Notion template. But now I'm glad I did learn how to code and use AI, of course. If a lot of people are curious on how it actually works, like the technical part of it, I'll make another video for it. But for now, if you want to see a speedrun on creating a Notion habit tracker, click on this video here. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.